Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you all so much for joining us. And for your patience, we wanted to make sure that you were fully in the Christmas spirit. We are just a couple of weeks away from the best parade in the world and the best parade in Texas, and we have another wonderful announcement for you today. My name is Xochitl Mora. I am the Director of Communications for the City of McAllen, and so glad to welcome all of you here today in our beautiful McAllen Performing Arts Center as we get ready to celebrate the McAllen Holiday Parade presented by HEB and powered by Bert Ogden and Fiesta Dealerships. Before we get started, I would like to recognize some of our very special guests here with us today. Someone you'll hear from in just a bit, the Honorable Jim Darling, Mayor of the City of McAllen. He's so excited with his announcement today, but right now we're just recognizing our special guest. Or was this where you were going to do your Tony Bennett impersonation?
That's okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. We also have our city manager with us, Mr. Roy Rodriguez. And the one who leads all of our McAllen police officers, Chief of Police, Victor Rodriguez. We also have with us from the McAllen Convention Center facilities, Director Yajaira Flores Delgado. And all of our staff who helped put together this wonderful presentation and the lovely hot chocolate that's out there if you want to get more into the Christmas spirit today. From our McAllen 311, our Customer Service Coordinator, Mr. Marco Tobayas. And to all of the City of McAllen department directors and employees who are here with us, thank you so much for your support of all of our City of McAllen initiatives. Of course, the McAllen Holiday Parade is made possible thanks to all of our wonderful sponsors. And here with us today, I'd like to recognize David de los Santos from Medcare EMS. Someone who literally needs no introduction because you always hear him, Mr. Augie Lozano from Bert Ogden and Fiesta Dealerships. From L&F Distributors, Amy Garcia. And from LAX, Chris Carr and Linda Morales. Thank you for joining us. And to all of our media partners here today, thank you so much for covering this wonderful announcement. And of course, to our sales partners who are helping us to get this information out to the community. We have also with us Ana Medina of Nexstar. And from our communications, my friend Matt Servier. Thank you all so much for promoting not only the McAllen Holiday Parade, but all of our initiatives with the City of McAllen. I would now like to bring now the Honorable Jim Darling, Mayor of the City of McAllen, who will make today's 2020 McAllen Holiday Parade Grand Marshals announcement. Mayor.
I'm over here. As you see, we did a lot of rehearsal for this great event here, but we're excited. Thank you, I'm Jim Darling, and thank you for being here. It's always a great location. I mean, this is, if you haven't been to the top afterwards, I'll take you up to the top. It's really one of the best views in South Texas, more than that. If I could. You know, when the City of McAllen announced this year's McAllen Holiday Parade, presented by HEB, by the way, we assured everyone that Christmas traditions will be safely continue. We revealed how the McAllen Holiday Parade will evolve into an interactive experience for viewers in a television broadcast production and digital platforms. When I was a kid, I used to watch the Macy's Day Parade with my family and couldn't wait for that time to do. And hopefully this will be a tradition, although maybe a temporary tradition because we'll do it live next year, hopefully. But certainly a tradition for this year that's going to be one of the more pleasurable things we can remember about the COVID virus, especially with a family watching the parade. We explain why bringing the parade home is the safest way to bring its holiday magic to South Texas families. In a year that has seen the world turn upside down, with a new normal, now all of a sudden a normal, right? Who thought in March we'd still be with this COVID pandemic? And virtually every one thing being extremely apparent to all, the importance of essential workers and their role in keeping the community safe and moving forward has been never, ever more present. When I talk about essential workers, I'm talking about frontline workers, I'm talking about first responders, but I'm also talking about the people who every day work in grocery stores, people who do deliveries, even the news media. Without you going to work and risking catching COVID, we wouldn't have the news media that we need and the encouragement that we need from that standpoint, including safety messages. So frontline workers are a lot of people, and we want to make sure that we recognize them. And so what we want to do is, for the Grand Marshals this year, we're going to recognize frontline workers. And they'll be the Grand Marshals for this year's McAllen Holiday Parade, presented by HEB, and powered by Bert Ogden and Fiesta Dealerships. We couldn't do without the sponsors, of course. They adapted in extraordinary circumstances with heroism that was thrust upon them for the workers wherever they were. You know, they kept businesses open, buildings clean and disinfected, people fed, economy stable, students learned, and people treated in hospitals, doctors' offices, nursing homes, in all those important places that we kind of took those workers for granted, and now they're sometimes the most important persons in our lives. While Santa Claus has always brought us joy during the holidays, our essential frontline workers deliver so much more to us. Our essential frontline workers will have their place of honor next to good old St. Nick at the 2020 McAllen Holiday Parade, presented by HEB and powered by Bert Ogden and Fiesta Dealerships. We present your 2020 Parade Grand Marshals, McAllen's Frontline Heroes. Let's give them a round of applause, please. And now, a short message from a good friend of the McAllen Holiday Parade. Thank you very much.
This is Tony Hill. It was around the same time last year that I was getting ready to head down to cowboy country, McAllen, Texas, to take part in the largest holiday and helium balloon parade in Texas, the McAllen Holiday Parade. And I can tell you, it was a blast. But this year, I'm even more excited because this year, I get to tune in with my family to join millions of fans and cheer on the real heroes of 2020. Every frontline worker that makes the RGV such a special place. Thank you for everything you do, and congratulations. You deserve it.
No truer words were ever said either by Tony Hill or Mayor Darling, and so there you have it. And now to get a little bit more details on how we will select our Grand Marshals for this year's parade, please welcome our City Manager, Mr. Roy Rodriguez, who will tell us about the selection and nomination details.
Good afternoon. So we are proud to recognize our frontline heroes. Very few things give me more pleasure than to recognize folks like these that include our very own at the 2020 Holiday Parade, McAllen Holiday Parade, presented by HEB and powered by Bert Ogden. Frontline heroes don't just come from our community, they are our community. They have risen to this year's challenge with a resourcefulness and diligence worthy of the word hero. Therefore, we believe it's fitting to give the community the power to raise up their favorite frontline heroes to receive the honor of becoming Parade Grand Marshals. Starting today, you can nominate a frontline hero who's made a difference in this community in 2020. Visit McAllenHolidayParade.com, share their story, and tell us why they represent the kind of everyday heroism and deserves recognition. 2020 was a challenging year, but this community has risen to that occasion. Now it's time to end the year in true McAllen style, with fun, optimism, and joy. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rodriguez. So there you have it. Head to the McAllen Holiday Parade website and submit your nominations for the Grand Marshal for this year. The deadline is November 30th, so you want to make sure to get that in right away. We've got plenty of people around the entire Rio Grande Valley community that you can select and nominate. To tell us a little bit more about another fascinating aspect of this year's virtual McAllen Holiday Parade, I'd like to bring forward Yahaira Flores Delgado, Director of the McAllen Convention Center Facilities, and Karina Jimenez, Administrator, Marketing and Special Events for Parks and Recreation, to tell us about the parade virtual sweepstakes presentation.
Thank you, Xochitl. It really brightens my spirit to know that we're going to honor our frontline heroes. It just seems like the right way to kick off the McAllen Holiday Parade this season. And speaking of the parade, it feels like we'll be opening up Christmas presents any day soon.
And speaking of presents, I think we have some to open up right now, Yahaira. So you want to do that now?
We do.
What is it? Oh, it's just what I wanted.
Ooh.
Thank you. You shouldn't have, but thank you.
Wow, a PS5. Those are super hard to come by right now. This prize and many others will be part of the new McAllen Holiday Parade presented by HEB and powered by Bert Ogden Fiesta Dealerships Parade Sweepstakes event.
And how do you play for this? Easy. No purchase necessary. Just play for prizes by texting South Pole to 474747. One word, South Pole, to 474747.
Let's see what else is part of the sweepstakes this year. We will have an Xbox, the PS5 that you see up here, some Yeezys, an iPhone 12, Nintendo Switch, a $1,000 cash prize, and celebrity Zoom calls just for you. We'll be giving away prizes each Friday, and everyone can watch the parade live for your chance to win some of these awesome prizes.
And even one-of-a-kind official holiday parade prizes like the official parade watch party, appearing live on TV, and my personal favorite, riding on Santa's float during the holiday parade. For a full list of prizes, just visit McAllenHolidayParade.com.
These are our gifts to the people of the RGV, and thanks to all of our wonderful sponsors that have helped to make this happen. So remember, text South Pole to 474747 starting today. Speaking of our sponsors of this magical parade that truly is a world-class experience, thanks to our partners, the McAllen Holiday Parade has become the largest illuminated holiday and helium balloon parade in the state of Texas. At this time, and as always, we would like to thank our corporate, community, and media partners who have and continue to support this great event. The McAllen Holiday Parade, presented by HEB and powered by Bert Ogden Fiesta Dealerships, will continue to give those magical moments to the children and the families of the Rio Grande Valley, South Texas, Northern Mexico, and the entire country, thanks to all of our amazing event partners.
Thank you to HEB,
Bert Ogden Fiesta Dealerships,
L&F Distributors,
Reliant,
McAllen International Bridge System,
McAllen PUB,
Mott's Building Materials,
Driscoll Health System and Driscoll Health Plan,
Metro McAllen,
the Pena Eye Institute,
LAX,
Linebarger Attorneys at Law,
the McAllen Chamber of Commerce,
the McAllen Airport,
PepsiCo,
the Stripes Laredo Taco Company,
McAllen Public Works,
Mike Rhodes Tres Lagos,
AEP Texas,
McAllen Economic Development Corporation,
McAllen ISD,
Hermes Music,
IBC,
Taco Palenque,
South Texas College,
the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley,
Corallo Engineers,
KSA Engineers,
Medcare EMS,
Martinez Furniture,
BBVA,
Plains Capital Bank,
O'Reilly Auto Parts,
Half Associates,
Robert Kishner Consultants,
S&B Infrastructure,
KRGV TV and TV Azteca,
iHeartMedia,
Univisión 48 Entravision,
The Monitor AIM Media,
Telemundo 40,
Univision Radio,
KGBT4,
Mas Music,
Advance,
Our Communications,
Expresión.
and El Periódico. Thank you to all of our wonderful partners.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. So there you have it. Make sure you text starting today so that way you can be entered in. We've got a couple of Fridays to go before the McAllen Holiday Parade taking place right here and virtually for all of you on Saturday, December 5th at 6 p.m. So I don't know if we have any more announcements that will be coming before the parade, but I'm sure we'll have a lot of updates on our website. So make sure to head to the McAllen Holiday Parade website, and of course follow us on social media for more information. Thank you all so much for joining us, and we'll see you at the next press conference. Thank you.